Hello, welcome to week 3, letting go of expectations and perfectionism. We are going to bring that to our mat today or to our physical movement practice. So don't have any expectations here. Don't feel like you have to look a certain way or do things a certain way or even feel a certain way. Let go of all expectations. Just move and flow with your breath. And that can be hard sometimes too. So even if that's hard, don't worry, just move your body. So whether you have a mat or you're practicing on the floor, anything that works for you, you can have a pillow if you'd like. So feel free to grab whatever you need, pause, and come back. We'll start here with our hands just in our lap, any way that feels comfortable. Shoulders down and back. Sit up nice and tall, like you feel like you have space in your spine, but not that you're trying too hard, just getting a little more length. Tuck your chin down and back, and just take a breath here. Inhale, reach your arms up. Grab your hands, exhale, bend to one side. Inhale back to center and exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center, stretch, reach up, shoulders down away from your ears. And when you're ready on an exhale, do some wrist circles, bringing your arms alongside you. Bring your hands behind you, fingers pointed toward your body, shoulders back, chest forward, opening up that front body. That we close off all day. And then go ahead and walk your hands forward. We'll move on to our hands and knees to work on some cat-cow. So knees below your hips. Check that your fingers are spread comfortably wide, but bring those pinkies in and check that you're pushing gently into like your entire palm, your fingers, entire palm across your entire wrist, not turning out to one side. Inhale, bring your belly down and head up. Exhale, arch your back, let your head hang, press away, separate those shoulder blades, really open up that space between the shoulder blades. Continue with breath. Then begin to move into some freestyle. What would feel good to you here? You can do some hip circles, forward and back, little ones. You can circle your ribs. Anything that feels good here. You can kind of wag back and forth, just opening up, moving that body, moving your neck a little bit as well. And then reach your hands out in front of you. Lean your hips back toward your feet, but not all the way. Keep shoulders down away from your ears, but relax, moving down. Relax your neck. Kind of just let it go and be an extension from your spine. Stretch your shoulders here. Remember to breathe. Inhale, come back up onto all fours. Here's where we're really going to let go of expectations. I love this pose because it reminds me that I'm human. Sometimes things that look really easy aren't as easy as they appear. Send one leg back, and you're going to have that leg nice and straight so your hips are still square. Foot is, toes are pointing down like the foot is pressing up against the wall behind you. Activate your core. So just turn on that belly a little bit. And then take your opposite arm as that leg and reach it out in front of you. It's okay to be a little wobbly here. You can stay here, or you can inhale, reach long, exhale, touch elbow to knee underneath. You can continue that with breath. Maybe touch a total of 3 times, whatever feels good to you here. And remember, we are not here to be perfect. After the last one, inhale, reach long, exhale, bring your hands and knees down to the mat. Come back to sit on your feet. If this doesn't feel good, sit any way that feels good to you and just move into some wrist circles, giving your wrists a little break. Shoulders, whatever feels good here. And then we'll move into the other side. So back onto hands and knees. Bring that other leg back behind you. Opposite arm up in front. Make sure hips are square. Engage that core. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Continue with your own breath, your own time. 3 touches. Okay to be wobbly. And after the last one, inhale, reach long. Exhale, hand and knee down to your mat. Curl your toes under here and then lift your hips up and back for downward dog. Here you're going to pedal out. So bend deep into one knee, send the other heel back and switch. Just stretch out those legs. Then bend both knees, really push hips up and back. Bring shoulders down away from your ears. Really feel like you're stretching that low back area. Look to your hands on an exhale. Step, step to your hands. Bend your knees and hang here at first. Really letting go. Feel everything slide off your back, off your head, down to your mat. Maybe even shake your head no gently to really let everything go. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, lift halfway with a flat back. Feel like the crown of your head and your torso are kind of reaching forward, stretching long. Exhale, fold. And then super slow like you're in honey, rise up. Reach up. Bring your hands together and bring your thumbs to your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your arms down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back and bring that right foot down to your knee. Untuck those toes and bring your hands to your front thigh and rise up. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, bring your arms down. We're going to do that 2 more times with your breath. Another time where we are not going to be perfect. And that's okay because no one is perfect. There is no such thing as perfect. Bring your right hand down to the mat. If you have a block, you can use a block here. It doesn't have to be perfect. Left hand reaches up. Either look down on the floor or off to the side or up at your thumb. Check in what feels the least restrictive on your neck. And then bring that left hand down. Bring that, actually curl those back toes, lift that back knee, and step that back foot up to meet that front foot. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. This time, step your left foot back. Drop that knee down. Untuck those toes. Bring your hands to your front thighs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your arms down. 2 more times, your breath, your own time. No need to be at my same pace. This time, bring your left hand down to the mat. Right hand reaches up. Check in with that, with your gaze again, with your neck. What feels best on your neck? Bring that right hand down. Curl those back toes. Lift that back knee. Step that back foot up to meet that front foot. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Slow like in honey, rise up. You can keep your hands grounded to your body to help with any lightheadedness. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your arms down. bring your hands onto your shoulders. Just move into some shoulder circles. If it feels okay like this, if you want your hands down, whatever feels good to you. And then go ahead and reverse directions. And bring your hands down. Interlace your fingers behind you. Gently bring shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, let go. We'll move on to do that one more time. This time put the opposite pinky on the bottom, the one that feels really wrong. And then gently bring shoulders away from ears. Exhale, let go. We're going to move into a fun balance pose. And balance poses are not to be perfect, not to be on the cover of a magazine, but to just bring you into the moment. Be present, bring you into the moment, and be okay with that going in and out of it. Be okay with that not being perfect, and be okay with the fact that each day is a new day. Some days you may nail it, and you may feel like, oh, I've got this. And then the next day you'll be like, what the heck is going on? This is so hard. Balance is not something that just grows day after day. There's a lot of ups and downs. And that's really anything in life. That graph that they always show us going straight up isn't necessarily always how life is. So on the ground, and begin to get nice and strong on one leg, whatever leg you want, and light on the other. So the others will come to your toes. Make sure the standing leg isn't locked in the knee. So there's a little tiny bend in the knee, or it's just not locked. It's just a little bend there, a little softness there. Then start to turn this leg that's nice and light out to the side. Finding that focal point, you can bring that leg up to wherever you want to, or it can stay kickstand on the ground. And then if you feel okay, bring your hands up any way you want. Like there's no right or wrong way to do this. Some people have goalpost arms. Some people will bring their hands to their heart center. Anything that feels good, but be okay with coming in and out of it. Be okay with whatever you're working with here, and don't worry about it. Smile, laugh at yourself, because our goal here is not perfection, but just tapping into and enjoying this moment. Go ahead and bring your hands and legs down. Shake everything out here. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips and fold forward. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. And slowly rise up. Reach up. Hands together, thumbs to your heart. Go ahead and bring your hands down to your side, and we'll get ready for the next leg. So get nice and strong on the opposite leg and light on the other. Make sure you're not locked in that knee. Find your focal point. Start to turn that knee out, the non-standing leg, and then bring that leg up. And notice a difference in sides and be okay with that. We do usually have a little imbalance in our body where one side is stronger. Be okay with coming in and out of it. Bring your branches, your arms, however you'd like. This is tree pose. And just focus on your breath. Focus on this moment. And what do you notice without judgment? Come in and out as you need to. And go ahead and bring the leg, arms down, shake everything out. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. We're going to come on down to our hands and knees. Cross our legs behind us and come down to a seat. And try a little bit more, some interesting, different things again. First, we're going to work on our neck a little bit. So bring one ear toward your shoulder. You can move back and forth and just find a good spot here to stretch. And when you're ready, on an inhale, move your chin toward your chest. And exhale to the other side. Again, move back and forth. Find that good spot. And if you'd like, move to full neck circles. Worry less about the circles and focus more on pausing wherever you need a good stretch. When it feels right, reverse directions. And then come back to center. You're going to bring one leg straight out, and one leg is going to be bent. Going to sit up nice and tall. Take the opposite arm as that bent leg. Reach it out, sitting up nice and tall. Wrap it around. Gentle twist. Bring that back shoulder back a little bit to just open up that chest. Go ahead and come back to the front. We're going to take this knee that's up and just set it down. Maybe this other leg goes out to the side a little more. You're going to sit up nice and tall and face the leg that is straight. Make sure your knee isn't locked, and in a comfortable way, however amount of twisting feels good to you. Sit up nice and tall. Use your fingertips, sit up nice and tall, and then fold forward over that leg as much as you can with a straight spine. So the goal is not to look a certain way, but to feel that stretch. Look up, walk those fingers back. Take the same hand as that bent leg. Bring that hand behind you, behind that leg. Fingers are going to be like diagonal off to the side. This is a little crazy, but fun and good to do when we're practicing letting go of expectations and perfectionism. Your weight is going to be on your bent knee and that same foot of the bent leg and the opposite straight leg foot. You're going to press into those and reach up, reach your hand behind you. Just open up that front body space. Don't worry about how you look or how you're doing, and then go ahead and come down to seated again. And we are going to switch. So this leg that's bent will become straight. The straight leg is going to have the foot on the floor, knee bent. Sit up nice and tall again. Take the opposite arm as that bent leg. Sit up nice and tall. Reach around that leg. Gentle twist. Bring that back shoulder back just gently a little bit to open up that front body. Slowly come back to center. That leg that's bent is going to lay down. Doesn't have to lay down flat. The other straight leg is going to go off to the side. You're going to turn your body toward the straight leg. Fingertips here, sit up nice and tall. Make sure that knee isn't locked. Fold forward over that straight leg. Remember to breathe. Sometimes that's the hardest part. Remember, it's not about what you look like. Just feel a stretch, and a good stretch doesn't hurt. A good stretch feels just like it's stretching. And then walk your fingers back. Same hand as that bent leg is going to come behind you and be pointing like diagonally behind you. Weight is going to go on the knee of the bent leg, foot of the bent leg, and the foot of the straight leg. You're going to reach up. Bring that hand up with you, opening up the front body again. And then exhale, come down. You're going to bring your legs both into cross-legged, crisscross applesauce, whatever feels good to you. Hands to your thighs, shoulders down and back. Pause and take a breath here. We're going to inhale here and exhale, gently turn in one direction. Inhale, back center. Exhale to the other side. One more time on each side. Inhaling, center. With your own breath, your own time, exhaling to a side. You'll come back to center. Move into some torso circles here, as if you're drawing a circle with your belly button. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Less about the circle, more about pausing, stretching, getting into any areas that you need to get into. When it feels right, reverse directions. Take a breath to finish up and come back to center. Shoulders down and back. Pause for a breath here. Inhale, reach your arms up. Bring your palms together. Bring your thumbs to your heart. Pause here to thank your body for one thing or everything it did for you today. And thank you for practicing with me today.